If you're that person who gets offended by the person who cut you off in traffic, or maybe you have a coworker who says little things that irritate you and offend you, then I have a Bible verse that I want to share with you that you may or may not be familiar with. It's Proverbs chapter 19, verse 11, and it says, "A person's wisdom yields patience. It is to one's glory to overlook an offense." And I know you might be thinking, that's so much easier said than done, but listen to how Jesus himself demonstrated this for us in Matthew chapter 17. This is so good. On their arrival in Capernaum, the collectors of the temple tax came to Peter and asked him, "Doesn't your teacher pay the temple tax?" "Yes, he does," Peter replied. Then he went into the house. But before he had a chance to speak, Jesus asked him, "What do you think, Peter? Do kings tax their own people or the people they have conquered?" "They tax the people they have conquered," Peter replied. "Well then," Jesus said, "the citizens are free. However, we don't want to offend them, so go down to the lake and throw in a line. Open the mouth of the first fish you catch, and you will find a large silver coin. Take it and pay the tax for both of us." Jesus, being the Son of God, did not have to pay that tax. However, he chooses to pay it to avoid causing offense to the tax collectors. Jesus gave us the ultimate example of showing humility and just doing what he had to do in order to avoid causing the offense. This is a tough one, I know. It's so easy to get offended, but if we can just keep these verses in mind, we can start to overlook offenses on a daily basis, and we'll have so much more peace. I also just want to point out the supernatural provision where Jesus had the money appear in the fish's mouth for Peter. It just goes to show that God can provide for us in any way. He's God. And I'll leave you with this. I heard a pastor say this once. Just because someone lays down an offense doesn't mean you have to pick it up and carry it with you.